Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Heather Gardner, and on this episode of last night's Late Night by Entertainment Weekly, Adele lights up the SNL stage with an unforgettable Bachelor spoof, and Julia Louis-Dreyfus dishes on hanging with Joe Biden. No big deal. But first, let's see what the host had to say about Trump leaving his supporters out in the freezing cold. Now, the various takes from the shows were unique in their own ways, but the hosts seemed to agree on one thing: The Fly won the night. Moving on to The Daily Show, where Trevor straight up asked Chelsea Handler about the hubbub over her ex 50 Cent tweeting that he'd be voting for Trump. And these moments serve as a reminder of not only how important the Hispanic community has been to the entertainment industry, but to the country as well. I sat down with the hardworking correspondents of The Daily Show.
Are there any disappointments in knowing that this is the biggest, most consequential election of our lifetimes, and you're confined to your space? You don't really have all of the full resources that you're used to.
I really miss traveling for the conventions.
This is still the most insane election we've had in ever. This is a pivotal moment in not just American history, but the world's history, and we get to hopefully live through it.
Yes, Miss Heather has returned.
Embrace it. She's embracing it. Embracing it.
Wow. They had so many issues to deal with. Of course, the Me Too movement. They dealt with women's anger. They dealt with diversity in the workplace. Right. And they touched on all of those things. But I didn't really get invested in any one of those things because there was so much that they wanted to say that I just felt like they didn't say anything.
I agree. Okay, but let's be real. Like, Olivia Colman was not expecting to win. And so it was just a moment.
Yeah.
Everyone knew Lady Gaga was going to win that
She should have had a better
award.
speech then.
It's still her first Oscar.
The post was quickly bombarded with comments from followers saying that her new boo looks awfully similar to her famous dad, Ryan Phillippe. I don't get it. I think that Ava looks like spitting image of Reese, but this dude, the president of the Recording Academy, said women needed to step up in order to be successful in the music industry. But now women came together and said, what are you talking about? We have been stepping up this entire time. It's time for you to realize we've been here. Apple's Play is really honing in on these big names: Oprah, Spielberg, Aniston, Witherspoon. They are really putting their money behind these huge Hollywood blockbuster names. They want to sell iPhones. They want to sell their devices, and sales on that have been down. So is it just you have to get the Apple phone or the Apple device to use every service in your life, including your pay, including your entertainment, including whatever else you need? Is that the real goal here? I say yes. Sadly, hacked phones, nude photos, this is nothing new. It happens to celebrities all the time, but really, it could happen to any one of us here. Do you think this is the right approach to take your power back, to just put it on out there? Noah, let's start with you. And we get this complex too with women, and Jennifer Lawrence has talked about this, how you don't want to seem difficult. You don't want to seem like you're complaining. Greedy. Yes, greedy. And you just are grateful to be in this position. Ellen said that towards the end, that she just felt so grateful and didn't want to appear any other way. And it's just like, you can feel grateful and also get what you're worth. At the end of the day, it is kind of nice to know that celebrities are like us, that have mom and dad problems too, right? Yeah. Because I certainly know that I went through a lot with my mother on our wedding.